Welcome into Extra Time. Thank you very much for your questions. Casey.
Yes.
No, oh, right. Sorry. I was just going to say, are you going to be able to speak properly during this?
Well, I very much doubt it.
Because you've had a bit of a niffy day with your...
I had to explain the relegation thing. That didn't go down very well.
Right.
And then I had to say Coupe de France.
Several times.
Yes, that didn't go very well.
Was it another...
Who did they play?
Who did they play?
Who did they play again?
Le Herbier.
Oh, yeah. That was fun.
Beautiful.
That was fun, too.
Right, good. Look, just let's do this now.
Okay. Well, yeah,
It was
go
your
somewhere.
orating skills. I was...
Sorry?
Sorry, yeah.
What skills?
Shut up.
Would Wenger be a good choice for the new US men's national team head coach?
Oh.
Casey used to play for the US men's national team.
I did a long time ago.
Over 100 caps.
Yes, thank you for clarifying.
There you go.
Interesting. I never even really thought about the opportunity of Arsene Wenger.
Do you want me to come back to you? Or?
No, and obviously he's had tremendous amount of success. I think the next step for him would be a national team manager. I think the U.S. could do a lot worse.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If I was to really annoy you,
Yes.
Wow.
if I was to say, how many caps would you have got if Brad Friedel hadn't been around?
Wow.
Oh, goodness.
This me.
Brad had less than I.
Huh? There we go. Yeah. No, I know, because I know it was a...
No, it was-
How many did Brad have?
Brad had 80-something, I think. And then I think at around the same time, same age, Tony Meola had 100 as well. So he had a lot of games.
You could have had a couple of hundred.
It would have been busy.
I didn't realise Tony Meola had that many.
Lewandowski not showing up in the
Well, I
Champions
just thought I'd
League.
ask, because not often people have 2 or 3 quality goalkeepers. Sure. What are you looking at?
Nothing.
How was your...
I'm
You
looking
didn't have
at-
anybody up
I'm
against you,
looking
did you?
at
Of course, he was
nothing.
third choice.
How can you not be first choice for Trinidad and Tobago?
Not my choice. It wasn't my decision.
Who was ahead of you, Shaq?
Calvin Jack.
Who was he playing for at the time?
Playing up in Scotland,
Scotland.
somewhere, I think.
Wow.
And Gillingham.
Oh, what, Gillian?
Gillingham and Scotland.
This is when you were Hammer of the Year, you were #1 choice.
I actually wasn't playing for Trinidad and Tobago then. Me and Jack Warner had a little bit of a... We had history.
Oh, so you put yourself before your country?
No. Jack put everybody before me. In technical terms, I was 1.5 millionth choice under Jack Warner.
Oh.
So you couldn't... I get that.
Yep.
A mild-mannered man. Yes.
I think the last week or 10 days we're now seeing...
We've seen why he's up.
Did Jack get the finger of doom like Gav got?
Can
The
you,
next question.
can you believe he apologised in a tweet to Marcotti? How insincere was that?
Oh, insincere.
I'm a very sincere man.
Because he never meant it.
What's the next question? What's the next question?
Pointing a finger at somebody.
And he wagged it. And he shook his shoulders a
No,
bit.
I didn't shake my shoulders.
It's up again.
Right, ask a question.
Lewandowski not showing up in the Champions League. Suarez inconsistent at best this season. Any arguments against Kane being the best striker in the world?
Best striker in the world. I think a couple of bad games doesn't make Lewandowski a poor player, does it? He just didn't have a...
If you're just talking about this season, which obviously this person is, you've got to say Cavani's better than Kane, haven't you?
Now, let's say I were in charge of Real Madrid because they're the ones who are linked with everybody under the sun, certainly in terms of strikers. I'd still go Lewandowski and then Kane.
No, but
Before
not
Cavani.
who would you sign this season? Bomb. Who's been the better striker, Kane or Cavani?
Salah.
Not a striker.
No, he's not a striker, but he's...
I'm not a huge
Is Messi
Cavani.
not considered a striker?
I'm not a huge Cavani fan.
He's won 4 cups. He's scored millions of goals.
Yeah, I could have done that. Playing for PSG.
If I was signing a player tomorrow, I'd sign Harry Kane, and primarily because he's a very good
We're
player,
not
but
saying
he's
signing. That's not
primarily because of
That's
his
not the question.
Because of his age.
Oh, the question is about who's the best striker in the world.
Yes,
Was the question?
not who would you sign?
Well, if you have a club like Real Madrid, you're going to sign the best striker in the world.
You said Real Madrid. No one. Who is the best striker in the world this season?
That's not the question.
That's the question.
Your question. You now making up your own question.
Casey, who is the best striker in the world?
Harry Kane's playing extremely well, but I'm not sure if he's quite to that level yet as the best striker in the world.
Where's Bobby Wood on the list?
If he can keep up Hamburg,
The most sought after would be a better way to phrase it.
right?
Well, that's not the question.
No, I'm paraphrasing.
Who's the most sought after striker?
Yeah. It's not the question, is it?
We've discussed what the question is more than the answer.
And it's a difficult one because it's like, Kane will get that big move, I'm sure. And then we'll see. But I mean, I've always been a fan of Suarez, and Lewandowski's a great player. It's apples and oranges, isn't it?
Mbappe's flapping about.
Doing what?
Flapping about there.
Neymar.
He's definitely in the conversation.
Neymar.
OK, concentrate. I've got to read. If you're in Martial's position, playing well, then get replaced by Alexis, form drops. You're then dropped from the squad and publicly criticised. As an ex-player, do you become uninterested or fight for your place? Seems like Martial is losing a battle he's already lost.
Do you know, Martial frustrates me as somebody watching.
You like him, don't you?
I do like him, and I think this is where the frustration is with Mourinho as well, because I think there's something in Mourinho that likes him. But it's too inconsistent now. His argument will be, well, I keep getting dropped, but when I see him play for France, and I have seen him play for France several times recently, and friendlies in particular, he's looked, along with Kingsley Coman on the other side, he's looked great.
Right.
We're seeing that pace and we're seeing that directness, and I'm running at people. And if you remember him from Monaco and when he first signed for United and he was dribbling, just taking players on, we haven't seen that enough at United, and I think it's frustrating, and I think that's ultimately the reason why Mourinho will probably try and look to offload him. Now, Martial, I'm sure, will see it a different way, but I mean, he's a good player, a very good player, but he needs to find consistency.
Who says we don't answer questions on extra time, eh?
And you earn your place, right? You earn your place. It's not a case of where you just say, okay, I get a chance and I can afford 3-4 bad games. No. Go out, show everybody that you're the best player in that position, and pretty good chances are you'll be playing.
No. Who should replace Petr Cech at number 1 at Arsenal? Oblak?
Oh, yeah.
Alisson? Bernd Leno? Or Butland?
Well, the first two won't go to Arsenal. I think
Lower level.
Oblak and Alisson would be wanting Champions League football, understandably. I think Butland has shown that he's got what it takes to play at the highest level, certainly in English football. And that's just an easier fit, in my opinion. An easier get for Arsenal as well.
Butland?
I think Xhaka makes a very valid point. I think the first two will not leave Champions League football to not play.
No finger
I mean,
for you.
otherwise, Arsenal will have to kind of break their spending code, right, and have to overpay for a goalkeeper, which I don't see.
Oblak's great, is he not?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is another player of Athletic.
No
It's
question.
incredible.
Probably the most.
Courtois, De Gea, Oblak.
I mean,
Okay, that is it.
Who's signing the players at Arsenal? Who's signing the players? I think Butland might go to Liverpool. There you go.
I think Alisson at Liverpool. That's what I'm going for. That's what
He just said.
I've put my bet elsewhere.
Right, let's do it. ESPN FC back tomorrow. Premier League action, Italian Cup, La Liga. We got it all for you. Join us on ESPN+.